Yep. All right. So, super quick recap is we've just finished one zone. We've gotten one of the little baubles that we're looking for. We found an elector. We did a bunch of quests for him. We had a little adventure. We got a bauble. Now we're gonna talk to this fellow and go see his neck of the woods. I've been quite content waiting here, dining on the third promise's coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So, what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okehanu. We go south through the Arch of Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozamauka River, is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, and several people injured, if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing, thank you. Now, I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozamauka, we should head over to the Arch. It's weird. Is it weird that both things exit to the same place? Or to different places? Or are there two exits? Oh, there are two exits. I suppose. It gets bigger every time I see it, considering the size of Golujaja. I suppose it's better than having it be. I'd like to observe the festival, but the Hanu are probably not in the mood to celebrate. Okay. Are we all ready to leave? Yeah. Then onward to Kozamauka. Open the way.
Kozamauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Kozamauka.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Maybe.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
There's no stopping the third prophet. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? Good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village ere long. Before long. I just need to double check a thing before I continue. I'm like ordering food on the side, so I'm trying not to. Boop, boop. There we go. Bing bang bong. Boopity boopida. 25% tip. Please deliver shortly. Alright. Ooh, I like this. Piece of. Okay, I need to find out what things are. Isn't it this? Huh. That's not the thing I wanted. Last time. Look at these big guys. Okay. Ooh. Ah, everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud, despite my explicit warning. Hey, I asked you not to say anything! Anyway, this is the Hanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. Yeah. It's like our friend said, people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they're still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Well, let's do what we came to do and find the selector. Oh, Kali! Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of elector during the rite of succession. I'm ready. Give the feat and test my worth. All in good time, all in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Right then. It helped to do some investigating at Huachunpelo, so let's take a look around here as well. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Aaronville, Alisay, and Kryle could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Wuklamant, Ferror, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. I like this idea that, like, there's 6 of us, and then in each zone, we're going to be... It'll be, like, us, Wuklamant, and then, like, one of the other group, but, like, constantly changing who that is. That's fun. Gemstone Trader. Swamp Monk Thigh. Huh? This. Just hanging out, enjoying the sights. Gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. Okay, and then you're also probably sad that your roof is dead. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. With the supplies and help the Dawn servants sent, we're making progress repairing and building our homes. But while roofs and walls can be patched, there is not so much else that was lost for good. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not their usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than woods and reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. That's a fun outfit. The dry and shrunken bundles suggest the reeds were harvested some time ago. That has to do with anything, but... Unless they mean there's no new harvest. Oh. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a bird. Beak and feathered tail in particular stand out. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. Plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Levandu then. Hello? Can you all hear me? I'm told they're ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. On my way! We ought to hurry over too. We ought to hurry over doo-doo.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to fail here. But that isn't likely to happen.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
I didn't expect... I knew he was going to be here, but I didn't expect to meet him at the same time as Kona.
He made it after all.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing. How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant would find the matter of an ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
Bro.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
The clever kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
I'm going to be excited
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother.
beat his block.
Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you.
I feel like he's going to be the boss of the first dungeon. I want him to stick around longer because I like the brothers thing. I like them hanging around and gassing each other up all the time. Like, that's really cool and fun. But also, fuck these two.
Damn it. I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
Oklamat is eager to help solve the Hanu Hanu's woes. I don't know the first thing about farming, but if there's a way to save the harvest and help the Hanu, then we're going to find it. I'll make Bako Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves, and then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Erinville, will you take us to the fields where the reeds are grown? Of course. Follow me. What over here? Any interesting things to gather over here? No? Okay. Checking. Wait. There was something up there. Plant spotted. A mature tree. I might as well use up all my GP on this one. Bip. Boop. Bip. Boop. Bip. Bip. Yeah, it's fine if I get into a fight immediately after changing because I'm a goddamn warrior and I can heal for days. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Give me strength. Let all of us scour the fields and help our bold leader identify anything unusual. Let's examine. As Zanohali described, the reeds appeared wilted and unhealthy. Come on. Water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Small frog catches your eyes. Strangely lackadaisical, it doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. My god. The soil in the patties is as one would expect, rich in color and suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. Seen enough? I'll call everyone together and we can share our discoveries. Here's the things I found. The waters look to be good quality, as does the mud in which the reeds have been planted. The frogs and insects are unusually torpid. This suggests the problem is affecting not only the reeds, but also the creatures who live among them. Something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water. We would need an alchemist to know for certain. Ooh, I'm a level 90 alchemist. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seemed lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there's another reason for their flagging spirits, I believe. Go on. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, and so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of festivities. You'll never see the Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes. So I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows? Maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Well, stranger things have happened. And if it's like a harvest festival, then you know, right? I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, the proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklamat's journey. It's only right that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bird. Yeah, we saw it. In that big building to the north? Let's go and see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Let's go around. Yes, this is the float I remember. It does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect. Okay, so it's missing an eye, obviously. Missing a little dangly thing. Okay, let's start with obvious one. Okay. Oh dear, one of the bird's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Missing a dangly bit. Without carrying bone. Oh, that's definitely broken. How will they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? Then... these tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter the last time I saw them. Well, I think we can all agree this bird boat is in dire need of repairs. Now, how do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. It's a shame it's in such a poor state. Due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed while we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there could be no lifting of winds, no Ihana. Ihana, that's what the festival was called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined. We're struggling to make repairs and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. The celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need we need aboxicha for the missing eye, uyuipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the tail. Two of these I know. Bokixa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and uyuipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. These chosen feathers, however. The winds chosen is the victor of a competition in which the contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magics, and that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted at employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much so that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must be a potent source of the energies you naturally lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left enervated. And if we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, not repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. Demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. This boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Ihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know until we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, ritual ceremonies, these have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait. The float, a tool for magic? This is the first I'm hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been. After a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it. When the harvest was poor, new adornments were likely added, and those who performed the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined their festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes. And I promise, we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float for these last few years. He's replaced both the eyes and the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okhanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own reserves of mana. I'll go with you. I carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can, and the responsibility is mine after all. I've not introduced myself, haven't I? My name is Linu Hanu. Nice to meet you, Linu Hanu. And certainly, let's all go together. Thanks to Wuklamat, we found ourselves a promising way forward. Experience and knowledge are valuable assets, but there's something to be said for following one's instincts. Let's look at these boots. Yeah, these boots aren't special. Away with you. Sure. I think what I'll do is I'll stop here for now. I'll stop here for today. I have been streaming for almost 6 hours. And I'll probably keep playing, but not do MSQ. I think what I'll do is I'll do some crafting, gathering on the side. Alright, well, if you've watched this, whether on Twitch or on YouTube, I hope you've had fun and enjoyed yourself, and have a great day.